So today I'm going to talk about 5 podcasts that keep me on track and keep me inspired. So the first one is the Savvy Painter podcast with Antrese Wood. And she's been doing this podcast for years, and there's a lot of really good content there. She's an excellent interviewer. She's an artist herself, and week after week, she interviews a new artist, and you learn kind of their path into becoming an artist and how they're making it career-wise. And they talk about inspiration and their practice habits and all kinds of stuff. Any of that stuff that you could imagine that painters would be interested in, they cover so much of that stuff. So that's a really good podcast. Another one is the Plein Air Art podcast with Eric Rhodes. And this podcast is a similar format. He's been doing this one for a while as well. So a lot of the artists that you know and follow have done episodes on this podcast. And it's just a good resource. Again, there's years worth of episodes there you can listen to. Another thing he talks about is kind of the business side of art. And he gives you marketing tips and things to kind of chew on and think about in that aspect as well. Third podcast is called the Art Marketing Podcast. And if you want to deep dive into learning how to use ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, building an email list, optimizing your website, any of those aspects of marketing yourself as an artist, he's going to talk about in his episode. So let me read some of the episodes that he has because it's a wide variety. So he talks everything about selling art around the holidays, and he breaks up your year into quarters and helps you set goals for those quarters, the importance of using video, topic after topic, Facebook ads, anything you could think of in the world of marketing. He's probably got an episode about. So it's a good resource if you want to kind of deep dive into that type of material. Another podcast I enjoy is Amy McNee's podcast, Unpublished. Now she's a writer, but a lot of what she talks about is creativity in general, and it can apply to whatever creative endeavor you have. So she's one of the most encouraging and calming people that you could listen to. So if you find yourself like being really hard on yourself, or just struggling to show up in your creative practice, topics like that. Here's just a few as I'm scrolling through her episodes. Comparison and jealousy is something that she talks about. Creating over the holidays. Do you need to be on social media? She just touches on a variety of topics, and I really like her perspective. Again, she's very encouraging and just someone positive that you could benefit from listening to. So the last one I'm going to mention is The Brendan Show with Brendan Burchard. Now, he's not an artist. He's not necessarily a creator in that sense, but he touches on a wide variety of topics. Not all of them are going to relate to you. You might not enjoy or connect with every one of his episodes, but there's a lot of really good content that he has. So he talks about, setting goals for yourself, how to bring balance to your life, finding your purpose, working on motivation, how to double your progress, use your mind to improve your day, reduce stress, increase self-confidence, how to deal with physical and mental burnout, how to optimize your health, building your team, dreaming big, how to enjoy life more, how to believe in yourself more, becoming more focused and disciplined. So it's a wide variety of topics, really kind of based around high performance. And I've really enjoyed his podcast a lot. I've read one of his books as well. And he's very encouraging. He gives a lot of practical advice on creating a good mindset and having big goals for yourself. So that is The Brendan Show. those are 5 podcasts that I recommend that I enjoy. I just kind of cycle through those and a few other podcasts depending on what mood I'm in or what type of inspiration I need or what I'm trying to learn. So I'm really curious, what is your favorite podcast? Do you have any podcasts related to your art or your creative practice that you recommend that I haven't mentioned today? Please let me know. I'm always looking for new good ones, so leave it down in a comment below. I hope you found this information helpful. I did want to mention one more thing before I go. If you haven't had a chance to watch my 8 tips on how to avoid overworking your painting, follow the link below if you're on YouTube. If you're on Instagram, you can get there through my bio. I made this video because this is something that I really struggled with early on, is overworking my paintings. And I heard a lot of people kind of mention that same thing as well. And so I've compiled my tips and thoughts on this into a short video lesson. It's free, so follow the links and check it out. And I'll see you guys next time.